Hey there, I'm Nick Grant and I'm going to be teaching you about keyword research. Now I'm the founder of Tourism Taught, which is a travel marketing company, and previously I helped another company grow from about 3 million users to well over 5 million users, largely through digital marketing. Now, keyword research is crucial for most digital marketing strategies. I mean, you want to optimize for keywords and content, for SEO, on Google My Business profile pages, on paid ads in the ad groups. You use it for everything. So understanding keyword research is crucial for SEO, and that's what we're talking about today, but it's also crucial for a handful of different digital marketing techniques. So why is that the case? Well, understanding what your target audience is searching for helps you, appear for those searches, appear for those keywords. So, if someone's looking for a stay, in San Diego, let's say they're going to vacation San Diego and they, want to find a hotel and they're looking on the web, there might be keywords that best fit you that they're searching for. So maybe they're searching for a particular neighborhood like Little Italy, and maybe they want a boutique hotel. They don't want a big chain hotel. They want a boutique, more of a mom and pop type feel. Well, they might type into Google boutique Little Italy hotel. And if you knew that ahead of time, you could have optimized your website for that keyword. You could have optimized your Google My Business profile for that keyword. Now, what you're probably wondering is, well, how do I figure that out ahead of time? And that's what we're going to show you through keyword research. So we're going to start with two ways of doing this. The first one's using the Google Keyword Planner, which can be found in your Google Ads account. That's a free tool. And then the second one's going to be with advanced tools such as SEMrush, Ahrefs, Moz, Ubersuggest. There's a bunch of them. Which one you use doesn't matter as much. And we'll discuss a little bit of the pros and cons with these. So let's get started with Google Keyword Planner. Well, it's located within Google Ads. You should be able to see it within the menu column. And if you click on it, what you want to do is navigate to discover new keywords. When you're at discover new keywords, you're going to enter in one seed keyword that's relevant to your business. Now, a seed keyword is different than like a long tail keyword. It's just like the very basic, almost think like vanilla thing that you could think about with your business. So if you're a hotel, if you're a hotel in Honolulu, it might be hotel in Honolulu. It might be Honolulu Hotel, right? If you're a timber construction software company, it just might be construction software. So that's your seed keyword. A long tail keyword would be like what I said earlier, boutique hotels in Little Italy, San Diego, right? It's a phrase, it's wide, or it might be best boutique hotels in San Diego. But like a seed keyword is just the most vanilla version you can really think of it. Once you enter it into the discover new keywords, you're going to be prompted to review all of the suggested keywords, and you'll get to see what their volume, search volume is. I think it shows it to you on a monthly basis, so you can see how many monthly searches that those keywords get. Now, they give you more of a broad scale. They don't give you exact numbers, so they'll give you a range of like 0 to 100 searches, 100 to 1,000 searches, 1,000 to yada yada. You get the point. Google Keyword Planner is going to have the most accurate information when it comes to search volume out of all of the tools, because it's coming from Google itself. So what you want to do there is, you can review the, average search volumes. You can select words that have a high volume, relevant keywords to your business. You don't want to select keywords that have a high volume and aren't relevant to your business, because if you do end up ranking for them, users will be disappointed when they come to your business, and that's bad for SEO. So you want to find the ones that are relevant to your business, or ones that you could build content around. Once you do that, once you identify them, you want to add them to a Google Sheet, and you want to store the keyword name, or not name, but just keyword, and then other important metrics. Usually in this case, it would be the volume. the one thing what Google, Keyword Planner doesn't quite do, they do it a little bit with like the cost per click, so you can kind of get an idea of the competitive landscape, but outside of that, they don't quite give you a good understanding of how difficult it is to rank for that keyword, organically. Advanced tools such as SEMrush, Ahrefs, Ubersuggest, Moz, they'll show you how to do this, and that's the main benefit to them. So they will have, the search volume for those keywords, but they'll also have a score of the keyword, difficulty from a 0 to 100. So you can say, hey, this keyword has a lot of search volume and a low level of, keyword difficulty. Maybe I'm going to optimize content for this keyword over others. Now, when it comes to advanced tools, it's the step of discovering, the keywords and stuff like that, it's quite universal. Essentially, when you get into the, the advanced tool, whether it's SEMrush or Ahrefs, there's going to be a search bar in which you could enter in, your seed keyword or another keyword that you discovered. You're going to see the, volume, the keyword difficulty when you enter that in, and then you're going to have an opportunity to, click on the button that says View All Keyword Variations, and that's going to show you, lists of hundreds, thousands of other keywords that are relevant or contain, the seed keyword that you put in there. And there will be a handful of different filters in which you could, filter so it shows the highest volume at the top. Only show keywords that have, a level of difficulty of 0 to 45, because you might have a very difficult time for ranking for keywords that have a high, keyword level of difficulty for ones that established websites, and maybe, if you're in the hotel industry, hotel businesses or online travel agencies have already spent a lot of money and a lot of resources ranking for it. So that's kind of the advantage there. And as you start to kind of go throughout it and select those keywords, you can also filter stuff to show like a broader list of those keywords. So where it may only contain like one of the keywords if you enter in a phrase, or so it shows like keywords that don't actually have the seed keyword in it, but have similarities or are relevant in a way. So you can adjust those filters there with advanced tools, and they're quite helpful for doing that. And as you go through that, you want to select them and add them to your Google Sheet. And once you have that Google Sheet, what you want to do is create a keyword cluster. So keyword cluster is like a group of the keywords, but you will take all of the keywords that you've found, maybe it's a list of 100 of them, and you will start to organize them so that the ones that are relevant to each other are stacked together. So if you have like boutique hotels San Diego, boutique hotels Little Italy San Diego, where should you stay in San Diego for boutique hotel, stuff like that, stuff that's optimized around boutique hotel and San Diego. You want to take all of those keywords, maybe there's 10 of them, maybe there's 15 of them. You want to create it, create its own cluster, create its own group. That way when you build content around it, you can use all of those keywords together, and they'll build on top of each other. So that's kind of like I guess you could say the essence of doing keyword research. I went ahead and I jotted down, some additional advice for you when you're doing keyword research. So I'll start with, local keywords. When you're searching, or like if you're optimizing, I keep going back to this reference for like hotels in San Diego or hotels in Honolulu, or, tour company there. If you're optimizing for a particular city, it might be very difficult. Like hotels in San Diego is going to be extremely competitive. And if you're a small, hotel, you're gonna have a very hard time ranking for that keyword. But if you start to look more granular into your particular neighborhoods, so try to get more niche with it, and this goes with other businesses, right? Construction software, get more niche, try rank for timber construction software. If you get more into your niche neighborhood like Hillcrest, San Diego, the level of keyword difficulty, the level of competition decreases significantly, and you're going to have a better chance, ranking for those keywords. Example of this is also could be like boutique hotels in San Diego, right? It's keyword difficulty of like 29 and has 4,400 monthly searches just by adding in the word boutique, in front of hotels in San Diego. Hotels in San Diego, very high keyword difficulty. I think it's like 80 plus. You're going to need a lot of backlinks for that. And as I mentioned before, when you're using advanced tools, just adjusting the settings a little bit to like a broad search rather than a phrase search could open your mind into, hey, where's there additional demand in whatever industry I am in? What other searches are my target audience doing? And that could help you build out content strategies and do keyword research in the future. As I mentioned, focus on relevant, target keywords aligned with your content and your business goals. It's not going to do you good getting traffic for stuff that doesn't align with your align with your business and your goals. If you're getting, if you're getting content, if you're getting traffic, then it's going to align with your content, right? But if your content doesn't align with your business goals, it's not going to do you well. So focus on relevant, keywords that do, and target those keywords. And then if you want less keyword difficulty, utilize long tail keywords, or maybe optimize for a smaller keyword, but throughout your blog posts, the subheadings are long tail keywords. So keep that in mind, and combine Google Keyword Planner and advanced tools to get the most in your keyword research. Get the best outcome. So that's essentially the basics of it. It's not too difficult. It's quite straightforward. And if you take your time, you should be able to curate a list that has a handful of keywords, and that you could create some good content for, that you could optimize your site around. And yeah, that's about it. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them down below, and we'd be happy to answer them and help out to the best of our abilities. Thanks.